It's
I'm
fucking
so bad at like
it's
not
like
keeping like I'm gonna keep this desk clear, and then like a week later,
it's amazing how much shit you like accumulate.
Grab a cold one, settle in. Audio and Remo Cam, let the fun begin. Gears are grinding, ideas in the air. Beers, gears, ideas, let's share.
I can't hear you. I don't know how I can do that without fucking shit up. Turn the music down.
With audio and rap, it's a blast. Beers, gears, and ideas.
Should be live, right?
Together we're breaking the mold so fast. Tech talk, laughs, and a sip or two. From gadgets to dreams, we'll see it through. With every click, innovation's near. Audio and rap, the gang's all here. Beers, gears, and ideas. With audio and rap, it's a blast. Beers, gears, and ideas. Together we're breaking the mold so fast. Raise your glass, let's toast to the dream. Beers, gears, and ideas stream. No topics too wild or tame. With audio and rap, it's never the same.
Epic guitar solo.
So tune in, friends, don't miss a beat. For insights, laughs, and the ultimate treat. Beers, gears,
Oh,
and
shit.
ideas.
They could hear us this whole time.
Together we're going far, far, far.
Oh, this is great. This
you weren't
is
really saying anything.
we weren't.
Oh, that's amazing.
That was wow, that was my bad. I can't believe I didn't have the shit muted. Hey, happy Friday. And you got like a fun intro of us saying, well, immediately right off the bat, I said that I can't hear you, man. This music's too loud. I don't know. I'm a dear.
Hey, it's okay. You know, Reb likes to rock out, so he just
I was rocking
mutes me and just friggin' listens to the music.
I didn't mute you. You just didn't say anything. And I couldn't hear you. We're doing sign language.
Well, you know, if my interface keeps fucking cutting out, you can't hear me anyway. So
Oh, shit.
Brand new piece of shit. That's what it is, you know?
Oh, fuck. Do I have to? Yep. Episode 49.
I didn't say anything. You didn't hear me say I'm not saying anything about it. I was like, I'm not saying anything.
All right. I have to fix this permanently. I'm not going to do it right
investigate
now.
what is
I
causing
have
this
to, yeah, because it's like, what?
every week.
Every
Goes right back. It like this one. I
fucking
don't know why.
week. It was like, you need to go back to MMORPGs. MMORPGs. All right. So there we go. I think MMORPG. It's another podcast. That's what we have this labeled as because we have no idea what we're going to talk about. Yeah, like we ever do, right? We wing it.
I mean, there's a lot of shit to kind of talk about, but you know,
there is a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit.
There's a lot of news.
There is a lot of news. We're going to talk about some news stuff. Well, we can talk about some news stuff.
Maybe.
We can talk about whatever the hell we want. You want to know why? Because this is beers, gears, and ideas.
Yeah, it's whatever ideas we have.
Right. My hand just automatically went to WASD. Like I was going to play a game. Like, that's fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just doing this shit. I'm going to play a video game. So anyways, happy Friday.
Yes. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to everybody. Welcome to Beers, Gears, and Ideas, episode 65. Another motherfucking podcast. That's what I should have titled it as. Another MFR.
Mofo podcast.
Yeah. God. So how was your week?
It was okay. It wasn't anything bad.
Yeah.
But, you know, I can't remember if I brought it up last week or not, where they, like, changed, like the times we do things. So, like, everything's an hour later now where I work.
Did you change your volume? I know. It's...
Did I?
It seems
What's
low.
happening? Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not on my camera again.
Oh, no, it sounds good. So it just looks, I was just looking at the levels. It's like, you're a little low.
How's that? Is that better?
That is a little better. Could
That's
you go
better?
up a little tiny bit more?
How about that? Is that better?
That is fantastic. I love
nice.
that.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm better now. But no, I can't remember if I brought it up last week. We were talking about how my work has changed like an hour later for like we serve the tray line, so now it's at 5. It used to be 4. So we're getting out of work now at 9 instead of 8.
Oh shit! No, I don't think you talked about. I don't think you talked about that. I get the hiccups
It's
now.
kicking my ass though. And you wouldn't think 1 hour would make a difference, but it's like taking its toll on me a little bit. I feel like I'm really old.
It's one of those last
9
hour,
o'clock's like-
drags, and then not. Yeah. I know. It's getting
so
old.
exhausting.
Getting old sucks.
Yeah. I'm like, it's not my bedtime, but I feel like it should be.
Yeah.
You know,
Like I could
Like one of those.
so take a nap right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you.
It was like that, yeah, and just. But other than that, nothing exciting. Nothing really exciting at all. I've messed around with a few prints.
You're back to printing. I'm glad to see that. I was very happy.
I'm very slow about it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
was
doing
very
a lot.
happy though. I saw you printing again. And it was like, yes.
He's giving up. He's not ever doing it again.
I was like, come on, man. I was gonna keep pounding you. Like, you just do a simple print, man. Do a benchy. You'll feel better about it. You'll fucking want to get back into it.
And it's funny, I did.
You
I
did do a
bench.
benchy. You did what was it?
I texted you. I told you I broke it.
Yeah, you said the little thing that fucking. Oh, on the back, right?
Oh,
There was one on the
post
back.
just fell off. Yeah, it's one of these.
Yeah,
So it's a Titanchi.
a Titanchi.
No, it's a
Titanchi?
Titanchi.
Something like that.
Sorry.
It's a
supposed to be
Titanic and a
Titanic.
benchy, right? That's awesome.
But right when I pulled it off the printer bed, it was too hot, so it was stuck. And
Yeah.
I went to like grab it like this, and it went. And I snapped. I was like, "Damn it! I just printed this." But
God,
other than that,
Darn
it
it.
came out beautiful.
see,
It's like so smooth, you know.
look at that. It's
Came out really
beautiful.
nice, but I was mad I broke the damn post off,
Yeah,
or whatever you want to call that.
get some glue. You can always glue it on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm like, what does that print cost? 1 cent? 2 cents?
Yeah, you
Was
can
it
do it
really
again too.
Yeah, I can just do it again. Since this white roll is almost empty from that big failed print.
Oh, we're not talking about the failed prints. We don't talk about failed prints here.
Going back to that, I was thinking about printing it like my wife brought it up. She's like, why don't you print it smaller? Like, what if I took it was supposed to
Oh,
be
do like a
big-
smaller scale. Yeah.
What if I did half size?
Yeah.
Maybe it would print that way, you know, and at least I would say I printed it, but it wouldn't be giant.
Yeah,
I
it would
was
just
trying.
be, it would be less of a chance of something going to shit.
Because when I printed that originally, I upscaled it. I don't know if it was meant to be that big.
Oh, I didn't
So
know
maybe
that.
That's what screwed it up. I made it bigger to like fit the bed.
Okay.
So maybe it was supposed to be probably around half size, not as big as it was. So I think that's.
Oh,
why
no
it
shit.
screwed it up.
Well, you could try it, I mean,
I'm gonna. That's my next idea. Is I'm gonna try it half size and see if it does any better. But
don't
anyway,
be scared. Don't be scared.
How was your week anyway? I'm rambling already. Jesus, how was your week, man?
It wasn't bad. Actually, it went by pretty quick. I was happy with it. It went by fast.
Nice.
Yeah. Nothing eventful, really. Yeah, just
Going back to the printing,
did
you know, it seemed
a
like you've been
few
doing a lot of
prints. I'm trying to do like at least one a day. I know it sounds fucking stupid, but I'm trying to. I really want to get like the software down and try to figure shit out. And I'm hoping
That's my problem. I haven't fucked with any software.
Neither have
settings or
I.
nothing.
Right,
I just
and-
plug and
yep.
play. I just go. You know, I
Yep.
don't even try and mess with it.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Like I did that. This guy, I did bring this little guy over here. Just fucking rock on, my rock on gnome, but he's got
Yeah.
a seam right in the front, and it was like, oh,
I
it's
couldn't
like,
see. What do you mean by that? Can you
don't know
hold him
if
up? Can I see what you're talking about?
All right, if I hold, can you see that seam right in his hat?
Is it going straight up?
Yep.
That's not part of the print?
It isn't. That's like a seam, like a printing seam.
Wow, why would you get it
right in the front?
Exactly up, pretty up the middle of the hat. That's
right.
Very weird.
Well, and I was like, well, that's kind of a shitty fucking spot for it. So I started like going through the software and like I just started looking at like all the options that I had. And then I saw seams. It brought it up. Well, actually, what made me figure out it was a seam was in Orca. I could see it on the screen, and I saw there was a white line in the front. And it was like, oh fuck, that's right where that white line is. Like, well, what the hell's a white line? So it gives you the indicators when you slice it, on the side. It shows you
all the color codes.
Yeah,
shows you what every little.
So it showed white, and it said seam. Like, oh, okay. So I started going through like my menus, and I found this thing, this word seam, and it said right there, seam front. I had the option to move it. I could have like put the seam in the back,
right?
Which would have put it on the back of them. Which that would have been. I would have been fine with the seam on the back because you wouldn't really notice it. But it's like
really notice it
right in the fucking like in the. I mean, like this, you can't really see it, but in person,
when you turn it a certain angle, you can see the seam.
Yeah. So
the average person, like not like you or me, is not going
to notice
it. That there's a fucking seam in it. It's like, oh, this came out cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah.
No, I mean, I'm over analyzing it only because
I always look at like, oh shit, there was a little drift right there.
Right.
See where it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's one of those things. I want to learn more about the software, so I'm going to overanalyze it and go, hey, is there any way I can fix that? Can I get rid of that? Can I guess eliminating it is kind of difficult to do, but I could have put it to the back so you wouldn't notice it as much.
If it's a flaw in the, I mean, you said you ruled it out. It's not a flaw in the 3D file itself.
It's not in the 3D file. It was when it slices it.
The slicer.
It just put the seam in the front. You're like,
weird. Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that was Orca. Like, huh. Interesting.
I've been actually following a lot of guys on TikTok lately, a lot of 3D printers, or they've been following me for.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been going to their channels when they're live or whatever, and I've been asking all these questions.
Yeah, actually, I've been talking back and forth with a couple of them. Like, oh yeah, you should try this. You should try, And it's pretty cool.
One thing I didn't think of, like when I was talking about printing a big mask, like a mask for gray. I was going to do one on this printer, and I'm like, I'm scared. I'm like, that's a lot of filament.
It is.
And he's like, well, he goes, here's what you do. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, imagine the print being half the size. So do a mini helmet. That way, where all your supports are going to be.
Yeah.
If you have too many, you're going to know. So that's a waste of filament.
Yeah.
So it's going to be smaller scale, but he goes, at least you'll know how it's going to come out. You'll
so do like actually print off a mini version of it.
Yeah.
And like see how it works out.
Half size, like quarter scale or something. He goes, just see how it
looks
when it comes out.
And then go from there. That's not a bad idea.
He goes, he said that's how he does all his. He goes, you can go smaller, and then if everything looks good, you should be able to go big, and it would be fine.
That's a good idea.
Try that. I'm going to try and go half size file and print it, see if it works, and then I'll go invest in the full big one. But we'll see.
Yeah, because it is a lot of filament. When you do something like that, that's a lot. That's a shit ton of fucking filament.
Yeah, he said it averages like 900 grams of filament.
Oh, wow.
That's like almost a roll. That's a whole roll for one.
I just realized why my volume was so low. My kids have been fucking with my shit. Okay.
Your shit sounds fine.
No. What's coming through on my headphones? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Kids have been fucking with shit.
Kids fucking with shit.
Why are they fucking with their own They got their own shit. Why are they fucking with your shit?
Because my shit's cooler.
Yeah, I know. Don't you hate that?
So I can't really blame them.
My kids always want to fuck with my shit. I'm like, dude, you got your own shit. And they're like, no.
Well, there's like a 2-hour period where they're home and I'm not. So, yeah. It's like in that 2 hours they have to, let's fuck with shit.
Let's fuck with shit. That's when I come home and lose my shit.
Yeah, I've given up losing my shit. I used to. I just given up. It's like there's no
Trying to
point.
get better, but now,
Yeah,
you know,
you'll get there. You'll get there. It's one of those that gets to a point.
right now
it's,
I'm like, leave my stuff alone.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch my stuff.
I've gotten to this fucking phase of my life where I can't have nice things. It's just the way I look
I'm
at it.
starting to realize that.
Yeah. Until I have a room that I can I did that that I can just like deadbolt. No one's allowed in there.
Yeah.
You cannot go in there. You can't go in my room.
Going back to TikTok, you know, I've seen those door handles that have the little little passcode.
Yeah.
To open the door.
Fuck yeah.
That's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's my dream. You can't get in there.
Yeah. That's it.
Anyway.
God damn it.
Want to jump into the beers part?
Yo, shit,
Yeah.
let's do this. Oh, I've got a special beer that you might like. You may have had it. I can't remember.
Maybe.
But
Is it a sour?
it is a sour.
Okay, I'll probably like it then, even if I haven't had it. Where is it?
No, that's not the problem. I grabbed a glass. I don't think
I saw you
actually-
leave your desk, but where did you put the glass?
That's a really good question because it's not here.
It's in the bathroom.
You fucking. I think it's on. I think I left it on the countertop because I let the cat up and I was giving the cat
Go get
treats.
it. Okay.
Oh my god! I'll get it afterwards.
I'll sit right here and just.
It's
talk
all
to
right.
people.
I'll get it afterwards. We're good. Let's do this. You want me to get mine first, or?
Sure.
All right.
You got me
I
excited
will
to see what
do,
you got,
I
so I'm gonna
will
let you go
do
first.
this. Oh, there goes my chair.
It sounded like you opened the can. That's
I don't know why.
literally
I don't
the
know why
sound.
my chair does that. If I lean to the left, it goes pop. So this one,
I think it was just your hip. I don't think that was the chair.
a combination of the two.
Oh, God.
So this is.
Good way to play it off.
You may have had this. Barreled Souls Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound familiar?
I know them. Oh yeah.
This
Got a
one
couple.
is Penguins in Chile.
Never had that one. Nope.
Okay.
Never had penguins in Chile.
It's a sour.
Oh, I love
Isn't that cool?
cans. They always
That's
have
what
the-
attracted me to it. It was like, ooh, I'm getting that.
Yeah, I love their cans. The graphics are cool.
10%.
Oh my!
It's a rough one.
Wait, it's a sour?
And it's a sour.
10%.
Yeah,
I've never seen a sour.
that's
above
insane, right? Imperial Sour Ale with Chilean blackberry, Concord grape,
Oh,
vanilla.
it's a sour ale.
Ready? Right? No.
That's why.
Imperial Sour Ale with Chilean blackberry, Concord grape, vanilla, and marshmallow.
Yum.
I don't know. I don't know if
gonna
it's going to be.
really, really sour.
It's going to be something.
I can predict it's going to be really sour with like a marshmallow fluff tail on it.
Nice. I like marshmallow. It's brewed in Saco, Maine.
Saco.
Saco. What do you got? What do you got?
This is by White Mountain Brewing Company.
I bet it's in New Hampshire.
You think? You know what the funny part
Skibby,
about it?
what's
It's not.
happening?
It's not.
Are you kidding me? Is it
Portland, Maine was
Oh.
brewed out of,
Really?
which makes no sense.
That
the
makes
White Mountains don't extend to
no,
to
not to
Maine, do they?
friggin' Maine. What the fuck is that?
That makes no sense whatsoever. This is a redneck ale. I got the camo on
Huh.
the can there.
Camo on
It's
the
a-
can. Nice.
4.7%.
Oh, that's a weak one. Oh my
That's
god.
a weak one.
You better just drink it fast.
I know. I don't even know what it's going to taste like. Redneck ale. Ales can be hit or miss. It's kind of like
They
hard to
can.
tell if it's going to be good or not.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Skibby,
What's
how
up,
you
Skibby?
doing?
How you doing? How you doing, buddy?
Oh god. What did I eat?
Let's open them up.
Let's do this.
You burping a lot. Wouldn't you have a lot of like chips and dip over it?
No, I did like I grilled up some ribeye earlier in the week,
Mm.
and then I sliced it up tonight. I fucking made like a quesadilla.
No, there you go.
Oh, it was so good. So good. Yes, Skibby, this is a 10% sour.
I know. I've never heard of one that high. That's insane. That's like 2 sours in one.
I don't even know what to make of that. Like the smell.
Schmeedle, eh?
No, it almost
Skibby's heading off to work.
smells like, I hate to say it, but it smells like urine. Not like I go around sniffing urine, but this smells like urine. If you've
Everybody
had,
has those mornings where it just slaps you in the face, and you're just like, whew.
if you've owned dogs, you know what urine smells like. Or if you've been really drunk at a party, and we're not going to go there.
Everybody's wet in bed once or twice.
Well, yeah, actually, you're absolutely correct. As a grown-ass adult.
Like, man, that was a rough night. Whew.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Throw these sheets away.
Oh, I've got stories. All right.
Me too. I'm not telling them no.
So what's your smell like?
Smells like a beer. I don't really have a smell, really.
No?
It smells
Right.
like a beer. But it's really weak, too. This is like a, PBR in here.
Actually, I think PBR is higher, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it is.
I thought we established ultras are higher than PBRs, aren't they?
I think so. Oh, that's a very good point, Skibby.
Exactly.
If you
Yes,
have
too.
kids, you know, yeah. I automatically went to pets. I should have gone with kids because
Yeah, everybody knows what a pee-pee diaper smells like.
my kids
Say
are older.
pee-pee
I
diaper.
kind of I forgot about that, but yeah, pee-pee diaper.
I just said pee-pee
Pee-pee diaper. Okay.
Can you tell I have a 1-year-old?
Yes, you do. All right, I'm going to take a haul off of this. It's weird. It smells like urine and Starburst. It's going to be good.
Go for it.
It's going to be good.
One eye is going to close.
Oh, God. Whoa. That's a lot to digest.
There it is.
That's a lot of fucking flavors.
There's a lot of complex things.
Oh, it's still going. Holy, what the fuck?
It's like a dessert, isn't it?
No.
Taste the pee-pee rainbow, Skibby says.
Wow.
Ugh.
That is a lot of fucking flavors. I'm not going to say it's bad though. It's like drinking candy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Holy
Have you gotten the marshmallow out of it yet,
shit.
though?
No, I got no marshmallow on that. Actually, everything
Usually it hits me at the end. Right at the end, I'll be like,
all of the things they listed, I don't taste
yeah,
any
there's
of them.
marshmallow in there.
I don't taste any of those. None of them. I
What
don't
was it?
taste.
Vanilla, marshmallow. What was it again? What's in there?
Let me see. Imperial sour ale with Chilean blackberry, Concord grape, vanilla, and marshmallow. I don't taste any of those flavors.
No, really, no grape.
None
Like
of
grape
them.
Juice.
None of them. Hang on. I'm gonna have to freaking. Oh wow. This
It's that
is.
second one. When it goes to the glass, you'll really know.
Yeah.
That one.
Well, I have to go upstairs and get it because. Well, I got it once and I didn't break it down. So yeah.
Barreled souls. That's what he's drinking. Yeah.
Reminds me of like a fucking like some kind of candy.
Handful of like Sour Patch Kids.
It's pretty damn close. Yeah.
Warheads.
Oh yeah, I can't even explain that, but it doesn't taste like any of it. A little blackberry.
Don't mind my wife crunching behind us if you hear it.
I can't hear it.
That's all I hear.
Right.
Doritos or something.
Was that Barreled Souls? Yes, this is Barreled Souls Brewing out of
We're gonna go
Seiko.
with this redneck ale here. Here we go.
All right.
Let's see what this one's like.
I bet it's going to be pretty good.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's not
You
bad.
can tell immediately as soon as you drank it. It's like you're like, ooh, that's yeah.
It's almost got like a sweet kind of aftertaste. It's kind of weird. It's good though. Like it has nothing there, and then all of a sudden it's like almost it's like got pineapple or something in it.
Really, like a citrusy type or something.
Yeah, it's really light, but you get like a citrus kind of thing, like a pineapple or something in there. Kind of weird.
Huh.
It's not bad though. It's pretty good. Mm-hmm.
So we did pretty good this week. I mean, mine, I don't. It's not like I said. It's not bad. It's just
one's like you
I
got
can't
there,
even.
10%. That's heavy. That's gonna be.
It
heavy
is,
after about half
but
of it. You're gonna be
oh
like,
my god, I just don't. I don't. It's not horrible. It's just it's like drinking candy. It's kind of odd.
I always wanted to go to Barreled Souls. They do tours and tastings. I wouldn't mind going to that brewery. It sounds like.
I've only been the only one that I've been is been to Allagash, the tour, which is cool.
We should make a trip to Saco and go to Barreled Souls.
Actually, we could do Saco, do Barreled Souls, and then we could go
What's
to
the other one?
Allagash up in Portland.
It's an evil twin brewing too that I enjoy quite a bit. Those guys are good. I can't remember what they're in that area too.
And we could just like spend a day of just getting right fucked up.
Brewery
Everyone,
crawl, just
yeah.
go everywhere.
Oh yeah, we did it one year, and oh my god, it was whew.
Nice.
Yeah, we were pretty fucked.
They brew their beers in whiskey kegs. No shit, really. Huh.
Interesting. I can smell it. No, I can't smell it.
I can smell the keg.
That's what that flavor. That's what made me want to vomit. It's that whiskey keg. Whiskey
Yeah,
keg.
how weird is that, Skibby, right there? White Mountain Brewing, but it's brewed in Portland. How the hell did they come up with that?
Oh God.
It's not even the right state. I thought it was, and Reb corrected me. He's like, "No, that's New Hampshire." What the hell?
Yeah, White Mountains in New Hampshire. I wish I could place that flavor. God damn it. That's gonna end of the podcast. I guarantee you I'm just gonna like ramble something off. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's the goddamn flavor. That's how my brain works. Slowly.
Oh, see, we can just go down the road to Run of the Mill, which is an excellent brewery.
Yes.
Right down the road from Barreled
Yep.
Souls.
Yeah. Not a huge fan of Run of the Mill, but yeah.
It's on the same street.
Oh, I'll do it. Geographically the R word.
In what context? I'm confused. The R word.
Should I go grab the glass?
Oh,
or
I know what you're talking. Okay, no, I got you. I got you. I got you.
should I go grab a glass or?
Yes.
All
I
right.
want to see the color of this in a
Okay.
glass. You have to do it.
All right, keep everybody occupied. Just keep babbling, about chess or something. No, I don't know.
Speaking of that, yeah. Did anybody watch listen to the latest Joe Rogan? He interviewed Bobby Fischer they made a movie about him called Searching for Bobby Fischer. I can't remember the kid that was in it. Oh, what was that kid who starred in it? I could not believe he interviewed this old chess master guy that's been disappeared from chess years ago. I haven't even listened to it yet, but shake your keys and I will laugh a lot.
Okay, so I'm back.
Reb, I'm sorry, Reb. I don't need you, man. I was going off, dude.
All right, I'll head back out.
Okay.
My asshole cat just joined me, so don't be
you don't
surprised if you see a
You don't
cat.
do Rogan Skibby. Okay, I'm sorry, buddy.
What's that?
Skibby doesn't do Rogan. He doesn't do Joe Rogan. So.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, you said talk about chess, and I was like, does anybody see who Joe Rogan interviewed on his last podcast? I could not believe who it was.
He's actually done a couple of chess players.
No, this was Bobby Fischer.
What? I didn't see that one. No shit.
Yeah, that was his last episode, and I was like, no way. I'm like, they did a movie about that guy.
Bobby Fischer.
No, not Bobby Fischer. Josh Waitskin, who was the kid that was in the. Did you ever see Searching for Bobby Fischer? Did you ever watch that movie?
I think I did.
There was a kid in it called Josh Waitskin, who was like this master chess player. He's like a little kid. He was like 6 years old, or 5 or 6, or something like that. He's like beating like pros in like a park in like New York. And they all called him the next Bobby Fischer. And I thought it was fascinating that he found this kid, or this guy now, he's an old guy, probably.
Yeah.
To interview. I was like, wow, that's such a random guest to interview on his podcast.
Oh, shit. I listened to one of his podcasts where it was a chess player, but that was a while back. I didn't know he just did a recent one. So I poured it into a glass. That's the best part. They're 3 hours, especially if you're at work. Just listen to it. And
you know what else was a 3-hour podcast? The one that you were on, Skibby.
That's true. Yes, that's true. BGIs. We fucking
the shit out of that.
Yes, we did.
So how can you not like Rogan? We did.
You actually drank 2 beers. 2. 2. And you don't even drink beer. That was a hell of a podcast.
So how's it look in a glass?
It looks like vomit. Like, no, it really does. Like, it looks like something I would have thrown up when I was younger. Like, this is.
Yeah, I love that color. They always get that.
Yeah.
Looks like fermented grape juice or beet
or
juice
throw
or
up.
Something.
You know, if it had some chunks in there.
It kind of looks like that, dude. That's not good. You're not supposed to have vomit that dark.
Oh shit! Well, I used to do it. I used to do it up hard. I used to do it up hard.
My stomach lining is destroyed. Man.
Oh yeah. Alcohol poison. Pfft, that was a Saturday night.
40 what? That's crazy dark though. Yeah, I've had a couple like that from. I think, matter of fact, Barreled Souls. They all have that color.
Really? Like Jesus. God.
It kind of matches the can, really.
This thing's gonna. Oh my God! I think you're right. Hang on. I think it's
kind of close.
Well, there's hints. There's hints
in that darker area. Yeah, I can see it.
There are hints.
That's what your stomach looks like after you drink it.
Ugh.
All right, I'm gonna go to glass.
Yep.
See what the glass.
Do it up.
Oh, this just looks like a beer.
This fucking cat's gonna. I know he's gonna jump up in my fucking chair.
It's gonna get you.
He's gonna be right there.
No, I can't even.
Oh, wow! That's
like a red ale. It's a reddish ale.
Wow.
My lighting kind of sucks.
We're going for reddish colors tonight.
Yeah,
it's like
definitely red.
Mine looks like tomato juice, like tomato juice gone bad.
You got a Bloody Mary.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna put a celery stick in this bitch.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Oh, I think it's worse than the glass.
Yeah, usually when it mixes up and you pour that glass, it's like, oh, there it is. Now you really start to get it.
It kind of now in a glass, it kind of has a wine flavor to it. Oh,
he's a wino.
Yeah, Jesus, I'm a wino tonight. Oh, yeah, I don't know. We rate them when we're done with them, but
yeah. So you were saying that you had stuff to talk about, but you couldn't say it until we started.
Oh no! I was just saying because I wanted to ask you how your week went.
Oh,
and I wanted to say that I'm glad to see you back to printing again because
yeah,
you made me nervous for a little bit. I was like, "Fuck, I don't think he's gonna fucking do it again."
Gave it up.
Yeah, I was gonna offer you. It was like, "Hey, you want to sell your printer?"
You want to sell it? It's only got 2 weeks of printing on it.
Like, damn, what the fuck? But I'm glad to
You don't
see you
re- Yeah.
back to it.
I'm not as what's the word, enthralled with it as you are right now. I don't really like. I'm not into it, but I am. But I'm not into it.
You're just not into it.
I don't know. No, I don't
It was-
know what it is.
I know
I
that
tried
was
it.
that was like super discouraging when you had that fucking print shit.
Mm.
Because you were
Yeah, it's-
stoked. You were like all about it. And then the incident.
It takes the piss out of you. It really fucking does. Man.
Oh, yeah,
I was just
I'm
like,
sure.
Whatever, you know. They always say, you know, like your first fail is the worst, and it's like, yeah, it kind of is. You know?
Yeah.
But
I've been lucky. My failures that I've had have been right off the bat. Like first few layers, and I've been watching it. So it's like, oh no, that's no good. Like I've had lift on some pieces. Like as it's printing, I see like one edge start lifting. It's like, nope, cancel. No, I got to figure out something else to do with this because Rabid, what's happening?
Look, I haven't seen you in a few weeks.
It has been a few weeks.
But yeah, that happened with that dragon, that articulated dragon I printed.
Yeah.
The right back leg lifted, like, and I was like, I'm just gonna let it fucking go. I'm not gonna stop it. And what ended up happening to that leg? It broke off.
It did. Okay.
Yeah. We were removing the supports that I've never should have added, but the software was saying add supports, even though it wasn't supposed to have them.
Oh.
So it wasn't supposed to have a
but
any supports or anything.
Yeah.
It's supposed to, and I added tree supports and all this crap, and
yeah,
shouldn't have done that. It was more of a pain in the ass for, I should say, my wife to remove, because I don't remove supports. I have her do it.
Jesus.
Because I suck at it. I feel like I'm gonna break something. I'll get all mad. Yeah, it's been a while. I missed anything. Last time I was here, audio had downgraded to his computer. Oh, my webcam.
Wow, it's been that long since
that was a couple.
Yeah, that was
only
like
a
a few
podcasts
weeks
ago.
I think it was a few weeks back. Yeah.
Where you been, Rapid? No, I realized, that my friggin' webcam was capturing all my audio instead of my microphone.
That's
when I first got my interface.
Rapid.
That was the first time that I used my interface.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, he sounds like crap, but we're not going to tell him.
That was Scotty.5 was on.
That's right. You guys just let me roll with it. Like, don't
well,
tell him.
Oh, he's on vacation. Very nice. Go anywhere nice?
Sweet.
Or was it a staycation or a vacation?
I was just going to ask that. Was it a stay-at-home vacation, or was it? If that is true, Rapid, we completely apprate that.
Yeah,
that
that's
but
awesome.
Seriously, I mean, I don't.
I'm hoping that's not true.
You're just sitting there like, fuck, man, I don't want to be on this vacation. I'm missing BGI. You didn't have your cell phone on you? Or is it one of those ones where, like, you don't use your cell phone? You know?
Oh, I keep drinking this thing, and that's
Reb is having a hard time with the sour that he's drinking right now.
That's
10% sour. That's insane. I've never even heard
got a lot of flavor.
Ever.
I'm not saying, I can honestly admit that there's no fucking marshmallow in this. That's bullshit.
It's there.
That's a straight up fucking lie. They should have put on. They should have put on the can. Yeah, you need to add your own. They should have, like, on the 4-pack put like a packet of fucking marshmallows, and you just like add them into the beer while you. Oh.
Get some Stay Puft just glued to the can.
Jesus!
Oh, I just punched my desk. Oh. Oh, he's still drinking it. You haven't missed it. He's drinking it right now.
Yeah, I got it right here. Look at this. It looks like I threw up into a glass. That's what's gonna fill the glass in another half an hour. Is my puke from this? It's God.
I agree, Rapid. I agree.
I did. I did see. I saw the can and I liked the can. It was like, oh, that's a cool fucking can. And then I saw 10%. It was like, I gotta buy it. I have to buy it. It's probably gonna taste horrible, but I gotta buy it.
Yeah, I like sours, and I don't even know if I'd steer towards one that was 10%. I don't think I'd be brave enough to even try
Yeah,
it because
it's like,
oof.
and now I'm like steering towards beers that I'm probably gonna hate, because we've actually had quite a few that were like, wow, this isn't that bad. And it really doesn't. That really doesn't make for good viewing. I think people appreciate it more when we drink beers that that we don't like. What is this? I just had a great idea. Boba tea, boba beer. Is boba tea? I don't
Well,
know
we're
what
gonna put
boba
little
tea.
jelly balls in our beer. What?
Is boba tea have jelly balls? I don't know what.
Yeah, you know those little, they're like little like balls like that float in your tea. You ever seen those?
No,
It's
I
like a
haven't.
trend, or you don't know what boba tea is?
No, I drink tea, but I don't know what the fuck boba tea is.
It's like I can't really explain it. Can
Some
you
kind
explain,
of
Skibby, what boba tea
new
is to
fandangled fucking like.
It's been around for a while. It's like something all the kids drink.
Oh, that's why I don't drink it. Okay.
It's like, you remember Orbits?
Yeah.
You remember that drink
Yeah.
back? It's like that.
Okay.
It's like tea with little giant jelly balls in the middle of it.
Why would you drink that?
I don't know.
I'm not drinking anything with floaties. It's fucking weird. If you like anything floating in a fucking liquid, then
Yeah, it's like little jelly
besides
chunks in it.
ice, besides ice.
Yeah, chunks of jelly in the tea. Yeah. You could do that with a sour, though. Put chunks of jelly in
Yeah, right. Rapid just it should make you vomit more than sucking down something that was floating in my beer.
it. Right?
It's
I've had
a
some chunky beer.
It's a fancy. See, that's kind of weird though, because some of the fancy people that they drink some weird shit. They do some weird shit. You can put like a no.
We
This is
definitely ain't fancy in New England.
this is a dog poop nugget from a Pomeranian. That a 12. It has to be a 12-year-old Pomeranian, and it has to be like a hard nugget, and you like float it around and you're drink. Am I wrong though? I mean, there's people out there that probably be like, "Oh no, this is." I think audio's gonna fucking spit shit out. But it's so fucked up. Some of the shit they come up with.
It's a Pomeranian poop nugget.
Yeah.
In
You
my
just-
beer.
You float it. You float it on the top.
It's a
It has to be.
floaties.
Make sure your beer is frothy. You float the Pomeranian butt nugget. This is a ritzy drink. That's $73 for that drink.
Yeah.
That was a purebred Pomeranian. We have the paperwork. Like, what the fuck?
True though. Jesus.
It really is. Anytime you come up with like a recipe that like of something that's like horrible, it's fucked up, and you would never serve your
reminded me
family.
of that scene. You know
Just
that
like-
scene in American Wedding.
He
remember
called
that
the
with
shit
Spit-
poop.
No, where
What's that?
Stifler eats the dog turd with the ring in it. You remember American Wedding where he has to eat the dog turd because it's got the ring trapped in it?
I don't remember that part.
He's like, I want some of that. He's like, no, it's mine. And he like eats it, and she's like, well, how's it taste? He's like, it's good. He's got like shit all in his teeth.
I don't remember that part.
That's a funny scene.
I've only
'Cause he
seen that
doesn't want her
movie
to-
once.
He doesn't want the mother to know that he lost the ring and the dog ate it.
Yes.
So he had to follow the dog around till it took a shit, and then he-
That's right.
She's like,
Oh
what do
my
you got behind your back there? And he's like, nothing. And she's like, oh, what is that, fudge? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, and he shoves it. Oh, it's like, gross.
That's
It was
right.
a horrible scene.
That's right.
It was a horrible scene.
Yep.
Funny. Gross.
Horribly funny.
Pomeranian. It was a Pomeranian. I think it was too.
I think it was. Yeah, I think you're right.
Sorry.
So if you take that poop and you float it in your beer,
Right.
and then you sell
That's
it
fancy
for $50 a glass,
Mm.
some asshole's gonna buy it. Be like, oh my
Assholes
god,
for
this is
assholes.
this is the best thing.
It's the new caviar.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway. Derailed.
Jesus. Well, I mean, yeah. Crackheads will tell you crack's the best thing. So I mean, fucking,
They would tell you that. Where do we go from here? Good
I
God,
don't know.
we peaked.
Jesus, we went fucking.
Could go to the bathroom. Revitalize my brain because now I got poop all in my brain and I don't know where to go from the poop.
Do you have to poop?
No, I gotta pee.
Skibby, have a good night at the asylum.
That sounds so wrong. I'm sorry. Enjoy the straight jacket, Skibby. Have a good one with it. Hopefully they'll let you out in the morning. He's better again. We can let him go.
Make sure when you go there, just let them all know that all the voices you hear, they're really there.
Right.
Could you imagine? Oh my God.
No, when you walk in, Skibby, when you walk in, just start singing, "Do you hear what I hear?"
Oh, why would you do that?
Watch everybody start screaming. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, they'd be like, yes, I do.
I do.
How to fuck with crazy
God.
people. Oh man. that should be a fucking TV show right there.
It really should. It'd probably be wrong as hell, but
it is
it's not
super
something you
wrong.
wanna
It
do.
is
Yeah.
it is so wrong in
How to
so
mess with
many
somebody's
ways.
mental health on this week's episode.
And again, I mean, I think that everybody needs a little bit of wrong in their life.
As next week's episode, how is your mental health?
You know how many people would watch that show though?
I know.
I'd tune in every week. I would tune into that shit.
It's like Miss Rachel, but twisted and messed up.
What is Miss Rachel? What is that?
Sorry, I brought it up last week. You don't remember? I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
Oh, it's a
Jesus
kid's
Christ.
show
We
where
tried-
she like.
Yes,
punches you
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, I do remember. Sorry. Look, a little delayed reaction. Okay. I'm getting
My
old.
whole life is
All right.
Miss Rachel.
I'm sorry.
It's a curse. You know? Cat is incoming. I saw the tail like.
Oh, motherfucker! Yep, he's right underneath me right now. My cat's such an asshole.
I literally heard the theme from Jaws.
Oh, he's prepping. He's making his rounds. He's like, oh, I'm gonna latch right under the back of that chair.
I would love to see it and just see a set of eyeballs like peek over the
Oh,
top
it's
of
gonna
the
happen.
chair.
He just backed up.
You saw your tear turn around.
I don't want to turn around. If I move the chair, he's. Oh yeah, he's looking. He's right, like way back by the wall.
Right angle of attack.
He's right by the wall, and he's looking at the chair.
He's gonna like run for it.
That's what he does. You fucking dude. I'm hoping he does it because I want you to see this. I want this to be like I want footage.
Documented.
Yeah, I want like footage of this shit.
Speaking of footage, did you see that shit about that guy that was like one of the hosts of Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures? His wife like
Yes,
hired him in to murder him.
Did fucking see that. Like,
Did
what
you
the
see
fuck?
that shit?
I didn't look into like I saw all the like the the titles and the video, but I didn't watch any of the shit. It was like,
Yeah, she hired a guy to kill him for like. She gave him a down payment and shit, and was like setting it up, and told him where he'd be. And
fuck.
I was like, and they've been married for like years.
Yeah, long time. Yeah.
I was like, wow. When you think you know somebody.
Well,
sorry,
you're right.
I had to look over next to me just to make sure she wouldn't get out of the
Jesus
chair.
Christ, scared the shit out of me. I was like, we were talking about ghost stuff.
Well, no, she's sitting right there.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making sure I'm not getting a hit on me. But yeah, I could not believe when I read that. I was like, he was like always on the show from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I remember him. Yeah. Yeah.
And she kind of been around the whole time. It's like, really? She was just not liking you that much. She wanted to murder your ass the whole time. You know, it's like, that's scary shit.
He was the only fucking dude that I liked in that friggin' show. Because
Yeah,
Zach
right.
Baggins, I mean, come on now.
He's a clown.
Yeah. They've already fucking come out and said that everything he says is bullshit and he's all
Yeah.
fake and
He's definitely an actor. Not a good one at that. But he's
no,
definitely
really
an
bad, really bad.
actor.
I used to love
it's
when he
pretty
get
bad.
like angry. He get angry at the ghost. I'm like, I'm flexing, motherfucker. Look at me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
work out. Yeah.
The one, I mean,
Come
I
on.
love this stuff and I do believe it, but did you see the one where he was possessed?
I don't know if I saw that. Maybe.
He
Maybe.
He attacked one of the other dudes.
Yes, I did see that. It was like, come on.
He got in his face and started growling and
Yeah.
like was gonna like push him up against the wall
Like-
and stuff. I was like, dude, really?
Yeah. It's so gay.
Yeah. It was
Not in a
bad.
happy way. All right, that's the wrong word to use. That's, what would you, I don't know. It's so horrible.
No, I think that word's fine. You know, it's kind of like it's just stupid the way it's gay. Yeah. You're not supposed
Queer?
to say that.
No, well, I don't know. Odd. How would you, odd? I guess it's the only word we can use now. Odd. Strange.
But I don't know why they chose to go that route with it because like that kind of made that's when I kind of lost respect for that show when he got possessed. Like I was like, oh come on.
Yeah, but then he
he's
did,
not
like-
possessed and
He did other shit too, where it was like, didn't he bought some
he started doing
haunted
spin-offs
house?
of stuff. Yeah, he bought like the what was it? Didn't he buy the fucking doll from like The Conjuring or whatever, Annabelle?
No, he
bought
didn't
that
actually.
doll.
He didn't buy a doll. He bought a doll, but it wasn't that doll. Like, there was like so much like, I don't know.
It was just like it was going too far, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell, But yeah, that whole plot to kill that dude was like, wow, what the fuck,
That is fucked up.
I don't even know how I would deal with a situation like that. I don't know if they have kids or whatever. I think they do. But, dude,
Like,
she wanted
they
to
have
murder
kids
that.
together, and like,
I think so. Yeah.
what the fuck?
So it's insane. Yeah.
It's fucking weird ass ghost hunter people.
There was that I saw, and then I was. Did you listen to the podcast that Elon Musk did, latest one with Joe Rogan? Did you check that one out?
Not all the way through. I think I
from
started
February?
listening to it, and
The one where he was like appointed as like the dude.
yeah, I didn't listen to the whole thing.
After
I
Trump
didn't.
was in office.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it. Like,
Wow, what a listen! You need to listen
Really?
to that one. That one's insane. I was like, oh, wow. He
yeah, I
The
didn't
stuff he
listen to that
admits
one.
and the stuff he says on that is. I don't want to ruin it. Then you need to go and listen to that because that one kind of blew my mind. I couldn't believe.
Well, I
how
mean,
much he-
say
divulging?
no, say whatever. Yeah, I mean, I can always go back, and I'm sure, it'll still be
Trying to
interesting.
get it-
It's not.
get a good synopsis. Was it synopsis? Is
Synopsis?
that the word I'm
Yeah.
looking for? Synopsis.
Yeah.
Let me see. God, I can't even spell that word.
So, like-
synopsis.
No, you had the right
But
word.
no,
But
it was hold on.
hold on. Time out, guys.
I'm researching
Time the fuck out.
because I don't want to get any facts wrong.
Right. Yeah, totally understand that. Like, don't want to try to feed people bullshit. I mean, I want to feed people the most truthful things that we know, which isn't much. It's very little. Oh, he's reading. He is seriously reading right now.
You can talk for me while I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm
It's
like looking at smoke coming out of his ears because he's like really concentrating.
No, he was kind of going more into like all the stuff basically he's trying to do with the whole Doge thing and finding money from different places,
Yeah.
you know, to give back to the people and all that stuff, and admitting that he's kind of been inaccurate about a lot of things that he was saying, you know, like maybe it wasn't as much as he thought it was going to be in some points, and like he's taking back a lot of things that people know about him, like like all these plans. Besides that, he was going to the whole space exploration thing, going to Mars, going to colonize Mars and all this stuff. And he's like, well, originally he was like, within the next 10 years, we're going to do this. We're going to be on Mars. Now he's like, within the next 30 years, we'll be able to do this.
Yeah.
So he's retracting everything he knows now. He's taking back a lot of things that he's like, okay, this is not reality. I'm excited. Now I realize I'm not right. It's not possible.
Right.
You know,
but everybody does that.
I get,
you know, that's like, you know, the natural. You get excited about things, and you're always like projecting, like, oh my God, you know, in so many years this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna, you know, or go conspiracy theory on this. Maybe he found some shit out. It's like, yeah, well, not in the next 10 years we're going to go to Mars. Maybe 30. Maybe he found something. Maybe
well, Joe started drilling him about is there any evidence, because there's been a lot of like they don't call them UFOs anymore. I can't remember what the fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. They just call them UFOs. I don't know what they call them, but yeah, everybody knows what you mean if you say UFO.
He started asking him, like, okay, SpaceX is the biggest thing on the market right now.
Well, it's huge.
He's like, is there anything that you're getting your technology from that we don't know about? And he's like, no. He goes, we are on top of everybody. He goes, there is no extraterrestrial propulsion that we are getting any ideas from or anything like that. He goes, if there was, he goes, I would know. He goes, my security clearance is super high. He goes, I would know. He goes, and I would tell you if there actually was. He goes, but he goes, I don't. He goes, whereas as top as it gets right now.
Okay, but because you said that, I just want to clarify that for anybody that's sitting there saying that, you know, is Elon Musk screwing around with Doge and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no. What kind of clearance does he have? He builds rockets for the government. So just to let you know, he has super high security clearance. We're good to go.
Anybody who builds SpaceX is a weapons development company.
Use your brain.
Yes. They are a weapons development company. Have you ever seen Iron Man and Tony Stark? He is basically America's Iron Man. That's Elon Musk. That's exactly who he is.
So don't get. I have no problems giving him my social security number. I'm not really worried about it.
Right. But yeah, he was like, if he goes, if there was any kind of technology that existed, he goes, I would know. And he goes, there's not. Ooh, wow. Good for you.
No, it wasn't.
I heard that one go down.
It really wasn't good for me.
That was a hard swallow. I heard that shit go down.
Wow. Yeah. That's not getting a high rating.
But so yeah, it was definitely a good listen. It was a good podcast.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to that.
I kept pausing it. The reason my brain is so cloudy on it, because I would listen to it and then have to stop it. And I would go back like 4 hours later and go, where the fuck were they? And I would forget where the hell they were talking about. So I'd be like, all right. And then I'd stop it again. Next day, I'd pick it up. Where were they again? You know, it was like one of those things. But it was a good one, though.
I'll have to listen to that one.
The other one I listened to that was fascinating was the one, is it Kurt Russell?
Like from like name? Big Trouble in Little China? And
yeah, no, Josh Brolin. Excuse me, the one with Josh.
Oh, Josh Brolin was really good. Josh Brolin's good shit. He's a fucking, he's awesome.
I couldn't believe how awesome that dude was.
Oh, he's so awesome.
Like I remember him from obviously the Goonies and shit.
Oh yeah.
And
But he
Amityville
like
Horror stuff like
he grew up to be like a badass dude. He's a fucking just
Yeah.
like a he's a he's a
But I thought
man's
it was crazy. He
man.
was like talking about like blowing coke and stuff, and Joe's like,
Oh,
"I've
yeah.
never done anything like that." And he's like, "Oh, I did."
No
you know?
shit.
He's like talking about like hanging out with like Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh fuck
Shit
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Really cool stories from him. I was like, wow, I can't believe how down to earth this guy is.
Yeah, who the fuck
I
was
feel,
that?
I feel like I could like hang out with that dude and have a good time. I don't know why. It just seems like he'd be a really cool
Hunt-
person to hang out with.
Hunter Thompson, Bill Murray. I listened to the one with Bill Murray.
It seemed like everybody hung out with Hunter S. Thompson.
Well, Bill Murray
Everybody
was like buddy with Hunter S. Thompson.
So was Johnny Depp. They were best friends.
Well, that's only. I mean, did what the fuck is
Fear and Loathing in Las
Yes.
Vegas.
yeah.
Basically his story.
That
Yeah,
was he was
It
a
was his story.
fucked up dude. Really fucked up dude.
Yeah.
Had a really
But
strange look on everything. It was good. I mean, you know, it was
he was
different.
whacked out of his mind. He was on a lot of shit.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah, he
I
was
think people
crazy.
should, probably pay more attention to the people that are supposedly whacked out.
Who seem insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, those guys are sometimes the most brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. One thing that blew my mind, what was that, honey, that I was talking about? That how long ago did Picasso live that I couldn't believe that he was
1970 something or
right.
yeah. You
That
didn't
was
know
something
that?
that blew my mind about
Dude.
Picasso. I was like, most people didn't realize that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a car and shit.
Yeah. I heard that
It
like
wasn't like
years ago. This was years ago. I was like, whoa, wait, what? When did he die? It's like,
yeah.
what
the
the
way you think of him, like he was a
fuck?
Renaissance painter.
Right,
Like he was like
yeah,
way
yeah.
back in like
yeah.
and I was like,
yeah.
Picasso was that recent? What? You know, he's
Yeah,
like
I had
still
the-
painting in the 70s.
I had the same fucking reaction. The first time I heard it, I was like, whoa. I thought he died like
heard that.
in the 1700s. What is
Yeah, 1973 he died.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the way, like how popular and stuff he is.
Yeah, you hear
would've
about
thought he died,
Pablo
like, long
Picasso,
ago.
and it's like, oh my God, it was like he painted this in 17. You would think it was like hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Yeah. And it's
It's
like,
like-
no, this was painted
no,
in
he just-
1967.
He just
What?
Oh, what? And why is
No,
it
but
worth money?
67. I mean, you got to figure that like now it's like 50. It's like over 50 years ago. At this point.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that at all.
It's almost 60 years ago. No,
Shh,
70.
quiet. Shut your mouth.
So sad. Yeah. Wow.
All right, let's take a pee break and we'll just come back and talk about more stuff. We have no idea what we're talking about, but
Yeah. I had other stuff. I'm just trying to remember what it was. I'll think of it while we're gone.
I hope you do, because I was like hanging out with the neighbors drinking beers and I got way too drunk, so I can't think of things.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Hopefully
We'll
I can
just cut
figure
it
these.
off when we get back.
We'll just figure out these buttons. This time I'm going to mute stuff. That would be a good
All right.
idea, right?
Okay.
Okay. Oh shit, we are back.
We're back. We'll go a little bit longer, huh?
We'll go a little bit.
No, I was thinking one cool thing I did. I got my guitar, finally brought it to the shop. Got it.
Oh, you did?
fixed up. Yep. Not the acoustic, because that thing is still a nightmare. That's my next project. But I brought my electric in that was having a lot of issues, and he got that, like, oh, I was pissed. I brought it into him, you know. Gary's Guitars, Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Gary.
Brought it over there.
Hi,
And,
Gary. Oh, I don't know.
Hi, Gary. How you doing? Great guy, though. Really nice. But I brought it in there, and he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I should get it to it today. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you remember when I brought this in like 2 years ago, and you told me that the pot was probably going to be shit on the volume knob? And I was like, he's like, yeah, I do. I think I remember saying that. He goes, I remember this guitar. And he's like, I was like, well, it went to shit, I think. And he's like, all right. He goes, I'll look at it today, and I'll give you a call when it's ready. And we went out to like BJ's and shopping and whatever. And it was probably about a half hour. And I get in my driveway, and I had my phone muted. Like, I didn't have any ringtone on.
Yeah.
And I looked 10 minutes ago, he called me. It was like less than 20 minutes.
Oh,
like,
shit.
The guitar's ready. You can come pick it up. And I was already back home. And I'm like, fuck. So I turn around, go back. I'm like, that was fucking fast, man.
Yeah.
He goes, you just had a dirty pot.
I hate
it was just
dirty
really
pot.
dirty. He goes, I just sprayed it with some contact cleaner, and you're good. I was like, how the fuck does it get dirty? It's in a case. Like,
yeah, they still go to shit. Yeah.
But why? You know, I was like, how's it dirty? I was like, pissed, you know? Like, why is it dirty? And he's like, oh, he goes, just that's what happens, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm like, I'm just going to buy myself a can of fucking contact cleaner and
Well, you need to do that to like sit there and like work all the pots on your guitars all the time. I mean,
I've tried it, you know. It was just like, it was cutting out so bad. But now I'm fine. And then I was like, oh, well, here's what happened. Yeah, I brought it home, and I was like, all right, I plugged it in. I bought a cable from Amazon. It was a right angle cable because my jack is all fucking weird. So I kept stabbing my leg with a regular guitar cable. So I bought a right angle to stick it in there so I wouldn't hit it. It was like cutting out, sound like crap. I'm like, what the fuck? I just paid for him to fix this. And then I look at it, and the cable just falls out of the guitar. Goes, just falls out. This cable right here. Yeah, here it is. This cable. I was like, "Ooh, it's nice flexi cable."
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
It's almost like it's made too small. Like the fucking thing don't fit.
Yeah,
it
doesn't snap
falls out of the guitar.
Yep.
I was like, "Well, what the fuck?" You know. So I'm like, "Well, that was a waste of money for that cable." I plugged in my old cable, my one I always use, works fine.
Yeah.
But it still stabs my leg. So I'm like, "Okay, this is a."
Well, you play guitar weird.
I play classical way.
Yeah.
I don't play them. I play my left leg.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very strange. Yeah. It's fine if I'm standing up. You know, I have my leg up on a speaker. Yeah, I can play classical like that. But yeah, sitting down, I play classical, so it's weird. Yeah. So
it's gonna stab you in the leg. Look, you want to play weird, you got to deal with the fucking
my
repercussions.
Stab me in the leg. The fucking cable points down.
So well, then I guess you have to buy cheap guitars from here.
Fucking Ibanez with their shitty jacks. But but I was happy it's actually in working order now, and it's like, okay, cool. So now I can start playing again, and got approved for TikTok Live. I don't know if I told you that. I'm good.
No shit. What is it? I don't even know what that takes. What is it?
It was 1,000. Now it's, I think you have to be, is it 500?
I have no idea.
They let me in a little early, but it's supposed to be, I think, 500. 500 followers. But apparently if you use TikTok Studio, you can get in, like, no matter how many followers you have.
Oh, I use TikTok Studio. I didn't realize you could do that.
If you have it on your computer, apparently you can get in early as long as you use
No
OBS.
shit.
But yeah, so kind of cool, excited about that. So I'm like, oh, maybe I could just do some stupid like guitar TikTok live stuff and
Yeah.
have people throw like gifts at me and I'll act enthused about it.
Be like, woo.
Like, oh, thanks for the hearts, man. Appreciate it, bro. Act like all the girls on there like, "Oh, thanks for the galaxy that cost me $15, but I'm so bored that you sent it to me. Thanks."
Like,
have you seen my TikTok?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched
where I'm complaining
any
about
shit.
all these bitches on TikTok.
No. Oh, you did a TikTok on that? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I was making fun of like how people like that actually want to like engage with people and like do stuff and share what they like, and you got these bitches that are attractive, so to speak, on there just like staring at the camera like in their pajamas and just acting this bored as fuck, and they're getting like $500 every like 5 minutes from like random thirsty
for doing
like,
doing
oh
that.
God, you're so attractive. And they're like, yeah, thanks for the galaxy. I'm like, dude, that guy just gave you $15, and you're like, thanks, you guys are the best
for doing nothing, for just
nothing. You're just staring
sitting
at the
there
and looking like shit with a messy bun in your hair. It's like, dude,
oh my
really?
God. Well,
I wish I could just sit there and go, I'm really miserable to be here, but thank you for the gifts. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know. I don't know.
But I called it out in the video. Like, it was one of my first videos on TikTok, and I thought it was funny. I got a lot of comments, actually. People were like, hey, you just do you, man. Fuck those
fucking
bitches.
right.
I was like,
well, I just don't understand people. I don't get it.
How it builds traction when you have no personality. Like, that's like, what the hell is that all about?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Pretty people suck. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't even know where to go with that. Like,
you're gonna like the one I posted recently if you check out TikTok the next like hour.
I miss like the good old days of YouTube, and it was fun.
Yeah.
TikTok. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty recent. It's just kind of like I don't know.
You liking it though? You're getting some.
Oh yeah,
some bump, dude.
Yeah, but it's just one of those like
ground on the TikToks.
It's one of those. It's like I want to say
you
like,
went from 12 followers to 50 in like what, a week? That was a good jump, dude. You did.
It was, but even then, it's like it makes you sit there and it's like, I'm not really posting anything that's like crazy. I spend way more time on my fucking YouTube videos to get like a 50-person jump on subscribers. You know what I mean? Like,
right. It's.
But
everybody's about short form now. Everybody wants that short form.
But when I was doing that, like
content.
Also when I was doing that and I get that jump on YouTube, I was getting paid from YouTube for my shit that was going on. So like, there was like a, incentive to do it, which it wasn't like, it wasn't like a lot, but I mean, you still fucking like, I was doing my gaming, channel.
Yeah.
And dude, I wasn't making a lot, but I'd make like $20 a month that I could buy a game. So it would help the channel out. I could just, it's like, oh shit, I'm getting a, or maybe pick up the lighting or do what, but it helped out. And then
you bought something with.
Oh shit! I bought like keyboards. I bought.
Yeah, it was a keyboard. That's what. Yeah. I remember when you bought a keyboard from the money you got.
That was from Twitch streaming. Was my keyboard that I bought.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it was.
That's my point. Was where I realized that TikTok is where it's at now. Like if you do TikTok live, that's where the money comes from. Because you got, it's all donations. It's all gifts and donations.
Yeah.
That's what live is about. And I've seen a lot of guys, like even like 3D printer dudes, that just go on there and they just put
run their printer
and just go, and they just talk.
Yeah.
And people are interested in you, just answer questions. I could never do the 3D printing thing because I'm not knowledgeable enough about
No.
the art of it. So I'm like, I don't fucking know. I can't answer any questions that anybody has.
Maybe that's
But
what they're
here's what
looking
I'm
for.
printing,
Like,
you know.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I think it's such a market because I was looking at like the numbers on Amazon for like selling printers, like even the one I bought is like five. It says like 500 sold this past month. It's like that's a lot of
Sell a
printers
lot.
sold
Right.
for everybody that's new to it. Probably a lot of people going, I just need to get that printer, like me, like being an idiot, going like, yeah, I need this big one. You know, it's like I still wish I would have went smaller at this point, but it's like, yeah, you know. But that shows right there the knowledge I didn't have between like mine and yours, because you have a Core XY printer.
Core XY, yeah.
Mine is a bed slinger.
Right. Right.
I didn't realize there was a fucking difference. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah. Oh yeah.
One doesn't move, one does. You know, I think we went into this last week.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that how much of a difference that is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
wow, okay.
Shit.
But did you know the difference when you bought that one, or you were just going?
I knew.
I
No, I knew what the differences were, but I didn't know there was, like, as far as
How it worked?
situational problems. I didn't know there was gonna. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know. I knew that mine. Like, I knew the bed just went up and down. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, and then like the head does all the other movements.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And I knew of all the other printers, you know, with the bed slingers and shit like that. And it's like, well, they've been around for years.
Yeah.
So I never like.
Because we were talking about the Ender 3. That's a bed slinger.
Oh,
That's
fuck yeah.
Like
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
That's one that throws the fucking bed back and forth.
But I never,
You know?
I never like looked at that as an issue, or
No, it's
you know what I
not.
mean?
It's
Like,
not an issue, but I
Right.
kind of wish, like, for my situation, I wish I would have got a Core XY printer instead of a bed slinger. Because it would
Yeah,
have been
but to
better
get a-
off in my situation.
well, a Core XY, you'd have to get something fucking ginormous, and it would have been
It's
a
not-
lot
I
more
don't know if
money.
they make them that big.
They, oh yeah, they do, but it's a lot more money. I mean, what the fuck is
Yeah. Because I don't even know. This bed size is huge, so I don't even think they make one that big. But it's
No,
gotta
I
be,
think,
like probably over 50.
no,
bucks.
Elegoo makes one that's like 5 times the size of yours as a Core
I
XY.
don't think so.
Yeah, it's $2,500, but
Not that bed size though.
oh yeah, it's bigger.
Is it? Are you sure?
Oh yeah, oh fuck yeah, you can stand next to it. I think it stands 4 feet tall, like on the floor.
Well,
And-
that's ridiculous. I mean,
yeah,
that's
it's fucking huge.
But this bed size, yeah, it's huge.
I think
like,
it's
nothing
Elegoo
I
that
ever-
makes it.
I wonder if that's the.
As soon as I see the
I
name,
think I
I'll-
know which one you're talking about. I can't remember what it's.
Orange Storm Giga, $2,500. It's monstrous. And that one's Core XY.
It's a Core X. What really?
Yeah, it's fucking huge though.
See, mine's rated as
Huge.
the biggest 3D printer of 2025, which is mine. 9.8 out of 10. Any
That's
cubic
a-
3D printer, Cobra 2, 500 millimeters square. It's fucking huge.
This one's 800 by 800 by
See, that
1,000.
is stupid. Okay, there are bigger ones, but for overall reliability, okay, mine is the best.
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
going for. Not the biggest one, because I see them here like 600, 700 millimeters. Okay, that's huge. Huh.
Yeah.
I like it's the best one. Anyway.
Oh God. But it's
Jeez,
one
do
of
we
those
just-
things, like, every printer has their issues, and you just have to figure out their fucking quirks. And
Like, I thought there was a lot more, like, I don't know if you heard that. It was like,
No.
whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. She's like scraping
Nope,
a bowl of
I
ice cream
didn't
or
hear
some
that.
shit.
No.
But it's like, what the fuck am I hearing? I can hear it just fine in my ears.
Yeah.
But no. Oh God, I just lost it right when I was gonna say it. God damn it! You said something, and I was gonna retort with what you said. And I lost it.
What were we talking about? Jesus. We were talking about Jesus.
You made
No.
a point about something, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I forgot.
Every printer has their issues.
Yes.
Okay.
What I thought, there it goes. I thought that originally I could go on YouTube and figure out all these like bug fixes that everybody would have information for and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And the more I researched, there's not a lot
Yeah.
for a printer in like your printer you own in particular. Like, it's really hard to find information on how to fix shit
On
on
that-
something that you own.
Gotcha.
You know
On
what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
There's not a lot of people that pinpoint that printer and go, here's the issues.
It's just like
I had,
generalized.
fix it.
Generalized, like, no.
Yes. It's hard
Gotcha.
to find answers that you're looking for the one you have.
Yep.
It's like, no, that's not what I'm,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't want to know
Most
about
of
this
the
printer, I wanna
time,
know about this one.
from what I've seen, like online and shit, like in the research I've done, most of the time it's more software than it is the printer.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know?
I've
And
noticed
then,
that too. Like, a lot of issues are running with the software, like whatever you slice with would be the problem.
Yeah.
Not the printer
Yep.
itself. That's not a question you got. From
temperatures, and yeah.
You got something about, somebody asked you about Orca Slicer, and you were talking about, you answered them with something like saying that's what you use, but
Yeah, I
Like
use
ask-
the yeah, he asked me if I was using Orca. I said, yeah, I'm using the Orca. It's the one for my printer. So it's not really Orca, but it's Flash Forge's. It's same thing as like what you're running. It's Orca,
any cubic Orca.
but it's any cubic
same
Orca.
thing.
It's the same exact. So I'm using that, and I'm also using the one from Flash Forge, which is I think it's called Flash Print.
Yeah.
And I use
But you
that
prefer
for
the
certain
one-
things.
I prefer the one that's made by Orca, or the one you.
I don't know.
Kind of with it.
I don't know. I've used them both, but what I need to do is actually print the same object using
With both.
with
yeah.
both, and I haven't done that. I
Yeah, 'cause
feel as if
Mine
the
has
Orca,
both too.
yeah, I feel as if the Orca does a better job, and it gives me more information, and I have
Yes.
more adjustability, and I can I can tweak it more.
Yes.
But everything I've printed off of the Flash Forge, I think it's Flash Print or something.
Yeah.
I just put it in there. I can auto orient, so it just puts it on it like the way it should be, and then I print it, and I've never had an issue. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Because
it's like
dialed in to
dumbed
know exactly
down.
how the
It's
printer's going to use it.
yeah, it's so
Yeah.
like fucking like just point and click, boom,
Right.
done.
Okay.
So that's really nice, but I think that like as far as quality wise, I think the Orca one does a better job as far as layers.
Yes. Okay. I know exactly what you're saying, because I do have one like that came with my. It was like any cubic like slicer. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
you
there's-
get the factory one
Then I
and
have
then
the
like
other one that's called any cubic slicer next.
Yeah.
It's called Next, and that's the Orca one.
Mhm.
But I do use both, and I actually haven't analyzed how each one does differently. Like, there are more options with the Orca version. Like,
Yeah.
there's more support settings and all
Oh
that
yeah.
shit. And the other one is, like you said, more dumbed down. It's very basic.
Yeah.
So, like, put the file in. Okay, I can turn it and adjust it and, you
Yeah.
know, add little supports and hit print and it goes. That's
Yeah.
just what it does. It's like I do like how simple that is, but I haven't compared how one does better than the other. I'm gonna have to try that.
No, I should also
I gotta
do
do
the
the
same.
same print on each one and see what is
Right.
better. If something's wrong on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I gotta try that tomorrow.
Yeah, because
I'm
like
gonna do the same
my
print twice and see what
my
it does.
flash print, when I do flash print, that will go. I can do that Wi-Fi automatically connects to my printer.
Yeah, so does
it'll-
mine. Yeah, see, my Anycubic basic one does cloud send. The other
But
one
if
have
I
to
use
the USB
if I
drive.
use Orca, I have to do.
Yep, same. It's the same with me.
Yeah.
Because I was getting confused for a while. I was like, wait, why can't I'd be on the other one, the Orca one. I'd be like, how come I can't fucking cloud send it to my.
Yeah.
I was all screwed up. I'm like, am I doing something wrong?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wait, I'm in the new one, not the old one. So if I go to the old one, I can send it over to my printer, like, without even thinking about it.
And I think
So it's kinda weird
that's
about
one of the things with 3D printers is like they're almost there, like quality wise, in what they're producing for consumers. As
Yeah.
far as a printer,
Yeah.
they're awesome. They can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I think they're still lacking in the software part,
Software is having the issues. Yeah.
and that's where. And I don't think this
It's coming along. I don't want to say it, but AI.
Oh, yeah,
going
AI
to
is probably
solve
going to
a lot of these
be.
problems, though. They're going to be able to analyze things. As
It'll
it
help.
happens.
It's going to help. But the problem that you have with like a lot of companies, like Bamboo Labs, is already starting to steer in this direction.
Yes. So is Anycubic. They're doing it too.
They're starting to make things like proprietary.
Yep.
So you're going to end up like, no. If you want to use our shit, you're going to have to make a monthly payment. That's going to be the next step. I guarantee it's going to come out.
Nope.
I guarantee.
It's not going to work for me. I'll tell you that.
No.
much.
I know that. But I
I
guarantee
will stick to my dinosaur fucking printer here. that
yours is going to be fine, but I guarantee Bamboo Labs,
oh yeah.
guaranteed everyone's using their software, their printers, all that stuff, and it's going to become you got to pay us $10 a month in order to use, because when you print to a Bamboo Labs printer, it has to go to the cloud. You can't print direct to your printer. It has to go to their cloud, and then it goes
But now
back.
you got to pay for their cloud server.
Yep. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to do a subscription. So
That.
so if you
Well,
have like a
their sales will go to shit. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be hell.
well
It's not a smart move on their part.
with new printers, it's gonna go to hell. But
I'll
all
stick
the
with the dinosaur technology and just keep
all
upgrading
the
firmware.
people that have done their print farms. No. I got a fucking print farm,
Oh,
and
yeah, I know.
I have
Yeah.
300 of these fucking things. 'Cause I love Bamboo Labs because they paid me to fucking do a
I
video.
almost bought one. I almost did. I
Yeah,
almost
but
bought
if-
the bigger, not the mini, not the A1. The
Yeah.
other one. They had one that was like a bigger one. It was like, oh, it's perfect. No issues. And I'm like,
Mm.
I'm glad it wasn't available because I probably would have been very upset.
I watched multiple people with Bamboo Labs friggin', they're the flavor of the month type
Yeah.
of fucking thing.
Mhm.
I watched one
Ender
guy.
used to be that way too. Ender was the one that.
Oh,
made
yeah.
everybody
Oh, yeah.
wanted.
I watched one guy with Bamboo Labs, his entire print farm. He has a whole fucking shit ton of fucking Bamboo Labs, and he's
Yeah.
going on and on about these. Yeah, no, they're great, they're fantastic, and then you find out that he's actually sponsored all the ones you see were given to
Are
him.
given to him by fucking
Yeah.
Bamboo Labs.
And then he talks about the issues. It's like, well, this one, I mean, I had this issue, the LCD display shit the bed in 2 weeks. And then I had to replace this one. And then I had to replace this. Like, so they're like every fucking 3D
That's a
printer.
lot of faulty shit in like less than a month. That's
Right.
a lot of fucking.
I mean,
problems.
that's what you would expect from any fucking 3D printer. So they're no better than any other 3D printer out there. If you're going to sit there and talk about all these issues, it's like, but the customer service is great. And it's like, oh, all right, well, that's cool. That's
That's a bonus. But when you go into prior, what's the word?
I don't know
Where some
which one.
part is
Oh,
proprietary. You go to
proprietary.
proprietary
Yeah.
parts.
You have
Like,
to get them
can't
direct.
you have to
Right.
get their part
Right.
to fix it.
Yeah.
It's like,
And-
okay, well,
And also
that's
Bamboo
why I
Labs
like the
that.
older ones. Is that you can get other parts.
Yeah.
You can get parts and upgrades for these fucking ones like mine
Yeah.
that make it better, and you can, get a lot of these parts you can buy in the hardware store. You know what I mean? They're
It's
just
true.
like nuts and
It's
bolts
true.
and shit that you just slap on there. It's like, okay. Little motors and servos. It's like, yeah, you can buy those without even. A lot of them seem like they're like little project slapped together fucking machines. And like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, that's how it started. That's how fucking 3D printing started. Jesus,
Yep.
God.
It's sharded.
I'm having a hard
how it
time
sharded, man.
speeching.
But like the only things you really have to get that are like hard to find would be like the bed plate and shit. Those you'd have to
Yeah,
buy.
you
another one of
can
those.
go online and fucking order those all day long.
yeah.
Fucking cheap money.
That's what I mean. It's not hard to find this stuff,
Nope.
But yeah, like you said, with these newer printers coming out, they're like, oh no, our parts you have to get direct from us. And they're
Oh,
gonna cost
yeah.
you probably just as much as the printer's worth.
Yep.
It's like by the time you buy the parts, it's gonna be like paying for the whole thing again.
Yeah.
It's like doesn't fucking stupid.
It really is.
I don't
Yeah.
get it. So I'm curious to see where this hobby goes in the next
It's going to be
10
interesting.
years.
Yeah.
Because a lot of more people are picking it up now than
Yeah.
they ever did. There's a lot more people printing now.
I can guarantee you that Bamboo Labs is going to start doing subscriptions to use their shit.
I hope you're right. I want to keep an eye on this.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee it. Because you can't print direct. Like I said, you have to upload it to their cloud and then.
It probably doesn't even have a USB drive in it to print off them.
I don't think it does. I don't know.
It'd be amazing. It's only clouds.
And I'm
It's
not.
kinda like
I'm not
buying-
going to buy one to find out. I'm just going to
Kind of
tell
like
you right
buying
now.
a game system without a disk drive. It just doesn't make
Yeah,
any
like,
sense.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Like I would never buy a game system if it didn't have a CD.
No, neither would I.
I'll buy a PC with that.
That's
one, 'cause I
fucking
can
like
plug one into it.
that's old school shit. So yeah. Old school
But I would never
mentality.
buy it. Does your PS5 have a disk drive? In it?
Fucking right, it does.
I was gonna say. Every time I saw people buy like those PS Slims and shit, I'm like, dude, there's no
Hey.
drive in it. And they're like, oh, you don't need one. I'm like,
Yeah.
you might want one though.
Yep.
It's like, why would you not have one?
If
it's
I
an
can
option,
get
would
it,
go with that one. I'm
if
sorry,
I can
I'd
get
go
it,
with
I'm
that.
getting it. I mean, why the
Yeah.
fuck wouldn't you? That's
That's for all the
crazy.
kids that don't even know what a CD is. They're like, what's a CD?
What do I do with this?
It's shiny.
I'm just gonna throw it across the room.
I'm gonna lick it. Oh my god! You want to get the fuck out of here? Or
Let's
what?
get the fuck
Jesus
out of
Christ.
here. Jesus.
All right. we going on?
I don't even think people are fucking watching anymore. They're like, what the fuck is
We
wrong
had
with
some.
these?
We had some people for a little bit. They had to go.
Totally
Rapid had to go, and
understand.
Skibby had to go.
Totally understand. All right, let's do this. Let's sign the fuck out of this fucking thing.
I can only
and,
take so much of me too. I don't blame them. They have to fucking.
Oh,
they're like,
yeah.
I can only take
we're
audio.
we're a little annoying, you know.
We're a little annoyed.
Happy Friday, motherfuckers.
That was fun though.
So on that
We'll
note,
be back next week though.
we
Yeah.
will. And
Hopefully
you
with-
can find this fucking guy anywhere. Rebmocam, or what's my TikTok now? did you? I don't even know. The Rebmo. Yes,
Yeah,
that's how I roll.
yeah. Yeah.
And then you
I'm
want
audio
to?
to the eyeballs. You can find me on TikTok as Mike Poisoner with a Z.
You can see all our 3D printing craziness.
Yeah, little adventures that we put up weekly or daily sometimes.
Learning new things.
It might be daily. Then sometimes it might be daily.
I try to do daily, but it's tough. You know, I'm running out of space. I keep printing off like all this shit. Did you see the skull I fucking did? Did you see that? Did you see that?
I
Oh
did
my
see this.
God,
Nice.
this,
How long did that take?
it wasn't that long.
There's a lot of angles on that. I'm surprised.
It is a lot of spikes and a lot of fucking. It hurts me to hold it.
That dragon I printed was like that. I was like, ow! I picked it up and it was like poking me and shit. I'm like, dude, I don't even want to hold this thing.
I want to say it was 4 hours.
That's pretty brave for you. 4 hours.
Oh my god! And
Is that
I've
your biggest print so far? Or was
I've
the
done
Shaun the Sheep like your biggest
no,
print?
I've done a couple of 4 hour
You did a
ones.
toilet paper holder. I saw the
I
Shaun the
did.
Sheep do it.
I did. It's holding toilet paper upstairs. I can't bring it down here. But
Was that your idea or somebody else's?
that was somebody else's. I wish I would have came up with that. That's fucking such a. It looks so cool. It's like, damn.
No, I mean, like in the house. Did somebody else tell you to print that?
Nope.
Or
No.
you wanted to print it for
I
yourself?
saw it and it was like, oh, that's so cool. I want that in my bathroom. But that was
I saw
like,
this toilet paper like holder. It was like it mounts to the wall. You like screw it in, and it has these little articulated like little arms that come down. So
yes, I saw that. Yeah,
locks
yeah,
in.
yeah.
I'm like, I might try and print one of
It's
those
like,
because I
that's
thought that was kind of cool.
Fucking brilliant.
I don't know if you use like, I'm like, how do you get it to kind of spring load? I don't know if it like you'd have to put like some kind of like
You might have to buy
clothespin
springs. Right.
like clothespin kind of things, but I got to look more into that print because I was like, oh, that would be cool. I kind of want that so I can just drop the roll in. It goes, it just locks in.
Dude, that would be so nice.
Right.
So nice.
I got to look into toilet paper holders. Cool.
See, it's the little things. It's the little
I'm gonna
things in life.
set up a booth at like a flea market and just sell 3D printed toilet paper holders and make a bank.
Hell yeah.
$10 a piece.
Yep.
Anyway, all right, we're out of here. Jesus. We might
All
have
right.
some more prints to talk about next week, though. Who knows? It might be.
Yeah, I don't have anything big in mind, but
I might bring you guys into my bathroom and show you my new toilet paper holder.
but by next week, I'll probably be printing something decent sized. I don't know.
I'm gonna try and ramp it up a little bit. I got one more roll of filament before I have to order more.
I've ordered more filament than I need to fucking have.
Did you order again?
I have like 8 rolls of like different colors and all.
I saw you had
shit.
red and shit. I'm like,
Oh
where did you get
yeah.
red ones from?
Well, I got a package. It was like $50 for, was it red, white, blue? What's that?
It was like 4 rolls for like $50, right?
Yeah. One.
Did you ever send me that link? I asked you to send me.
I did. I did send you that
Did
link.
you?
Yeah.
It must be in Discord. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, it was Elegoo.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay, I did get that.
Yeah.
I got to follow that link and actually. Oh, there it is. Yeah, right there. Dear Ideers.
Yeah.
I gotta
So I
order
got that one, and then I got like I have other stuff that I printed off that I really can't like show online because it's for firearms. But
Oh, yeah.
here's one thing that I printed off. It's like, it's just a grip. This is in a blue metallic.
Is that for airsoft?
No, yeah. It's for airsoft. Yeah.
Show airsoft.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's for airsoft. Yeah.
Hey, that's airsoft, like grip, right? Side grip.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. So on that note, let's get the fuck out of here.
How you get around that?
Yep.
Everybody likes airsoft. Come on. What the fuck? But
You
yeah.
ain't
All right,
kidding.
we're out of here. Let's go.
We outie. Peace
Thank
out.
you guys. We will see you next week.
Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, see ya.